Amouranth needs help. So, Amouranth live on stream revealed that she has a husband. Not only does she have a husband, but her husband's very abusive and controlling. I've got a clip here of their conversation live on stream.
I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. You're asking the question. I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking telling you, literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not.
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. You're saying you did not say that.
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And then you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
What are you even talking about?
All right, clearly she needs help to get out of this situation. I hope now that it's been so public that that her close friends and family will help her out. Yeah, so she's married to this guy, so you know I think divorce is on the cards. Apparently, he's got control of a lot of her stuff, a lot of her IP, and a lot of her brands, things, and yeah, is sort of telling her what to do, and is quite abusive, which is not okay. So yeah, I really feel for her. Amouranth is so inspirational and like massive on Twitch, and it just goes to show that you know you could be the best of the best on the top, and you know if you get in a relationship with the wrong person, or you know, and they become controlling, whatever, it's really difficult to get out of that situation. And you can come to a level where their behavior kind of feels like it's the norm when other people see it and they're like, oh dear God, are you putting up with that? That is not normal. That is not okay. So yeah, I'm hoping that her close community, friends and family will help her out of this relationship, because it is not good. It is not good for Amouranth. We're going to check back in with Amouranth to see how things develop. But yeah, like it was really eye-opening. Up next, Twitch ad incentives. So Twitch has started to roll out ad incentives. They've had them for the past, 3 months? They're still working out the kinks of it. It's only available to partners currently. And basically, they look at your concurrent viewership and decide an amount to give you in ad revenue if you run ads every hour. And then there's like a tier thing. So there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So like tier 1's like 2 minutes of ads every hour. Tier 2 is like 3 minutes every hour. And then tier 3 is like 4, 5, or 6. And then your hours is dependent on how many hours you did the previous month. So I've been on the front page of Twitch for like 3 months, and my ad incentive has not changed until this month. So this month I got offered I consider quite a good offer. I mean, it could be a little bit higher, but you know, yeah, we are where we are. And to me, the money that I was offered, also giving the current exchange rate, is like, you know, money that I could sustain myself on. And some of the big streamers on Twitter posted that they were getting offered 20,000, 44,000, and talking about, you know, they don't want to ruin the viewer experience, and you know how they're not going to take this money, which immediately brought a bunch of hate. And I mean, I feel like the first step of going wrong was putting it on Twitter. The second step is being like, oh, you know, I don't want to ruin the viewer experience. And you're just like, you know, you could say, if you could turn down 44K or 20K, I mean, you must be freaking making a lot of money. And that is why the perception of partners is so out of touch. Like, people think that, you know, if you're a partner, then, you know, you've made it, you're a millionaire, you've got all this money, you can do all this stuff. And that's not the reality. The reality, I'm going to explain the reality of partner. So back in the day, Justin TV, early Twitch, you had to have 500 concurrent viewers to even be considered for partner, okay? You had to have that many. But back in the day, they also took into account embeds, they took into account like raids, they took into account hosts and other stuff. So basically, to become a big streamer back in the day, to get your numbers up to 500, you had to be friends with a top streamer. That was the way. Even Devin Nash said this. He said, you know, I got raided by my friend until I got the 500 concurrents that I needed, and then I got partner. And I was building my brand and building my thing and doing YouTube content and other content as well. But, you know, it wasn't organic. It was my friend that was partnered that raided me and hosted me all the time. Anyway, Twitch has changed the model since then, and now you need 75 concurrent viewers, but it needs to be 75 legit concurrent viewers. It doesn't take into account raids. It doesn't take into account embeds either. You need to have that community by your lonesome. It doesn't even take into account if you're on the front page, because I know streamers that have been on the front page for Twitch doing campaigns, Black History Month, Women's History Month, LGBTQ Month, and obviously their numbers are exorbitant during that time, and then applied for partner and been rejected. So, yeah. The top streamers are kind of out of touch. And I think the conversation is no way to win. If you say, oh, I'm going to take the money, it's like, oh, you sold out. You're a sellout. You're just taking the bag. But I think if you've got a real community that loves your content and respects you, you know, they'll watch the ads. And if they're not subbed already, they'll watch the ads. You know, they want to support you. I think it's better to have that as an option. Look, you could watch the ads and support me, or, you know, you could sub and support me. It's giving other options for people that don't have the means to sub, because not everyone has the means to sub and not everyone has Amazon Prime. So I think it's a really good idea. I think it's a good idea. I mean, you think about it, like you watch a television show, how many ads do they run then? Like, you're not going to get an ad-free experience anymore. Live streaming is expensive. I get it. And, you know, the offer that I'm getting, if I was sure that I was going to get that offer every month, I would quit my day job and I'd just stream full-time. I'd stream full-time. So I think it's going to open a lot of opportunities for up-and-coming streamers, and but yeah, I think the big streamers are just don't get it. I think they're just really out of touch. You just turn down 44K. I mean, that's a down payment on a house or a car. I mean, at least give it to charity, or better yet, give it back to your community. Use that ad revenue money to do freaking giveaways or something. You know, if you could turn down that much money and it's not anything to you, then, you know, use it for good, I think. But, you know, that's just my thoughts. So, yeah. In conclusion, we're going to check back in with Amouranth, see how that story is developing, probably tomorrow. And, yeah, ad revenue on Twitch just got better. It's broken right now, but it's getting better. Don't do a subathon or a 24-hour stream right now. If you're partnered, because the next month, the hours that you have to stream to get the bag is going to be insane. So just don't do them until they fix it. Okay, that would be my advice. Don't do long streams until they fix it. Because right now, I only have to stream, 51 hours in the month, which is only an hour more each week than what I was doing before. And yeah, it works out like 13 hours. It works out like 13 hours a week, and I was doing 12 hours. So I have to do like an extra hour, which isn't a great deal to me. And I had pre-rolls before, so I will eliminate the pre-rolls. And yeah, every hour there's going to be a 4-minute break in my streams. And because of that, they're going to give me a bag, and you know, I'm going to use that to support and sustain myself. And I think it's a win-win for all parties involved. But yeah, I'm not sure when they're going to roll it out to affiliates. I think they're still trying to fix it. Also, I think Twitch are working on getting an ad, like more ad revenue than having to do like a deal in person with the big corporations to do like smaller ads, with like a way you could sign up, you know, like the Google ad thing where you can just, you want to do an ad, you could fill out a form online, and then, you know, you pay your money and then boom, it's done. I think they're trying to set up something like that where it's more automated. And I think once they've done that, they'll probably roll it out to affiliates as well. But yeah, guys, that's the way the news goes. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.